All right, good morning, folks. I'm Ivan Lazar, and I'm just going to take you through a couple of videos on using Fusion 360. We'll get to an overall task of building a project, but we're just going to get started on the basics. So this is the first video, and I'm just going to show you how to set up Fusion, just so that we can get to our lessons. A little bit different from the videos that are already on YouTube, in the sense that I'm not going to go through all the features that Fusion has. I'm just going to go through the really basic ones that just get the job done, short, simple, and concise. All right, let's get started. So I've taken the liberty of loading up Fusion because it just takes a little bit of time to load, and I didn't think that would be useful. So I've loaded up Fusion. So once it's loaded up, let's get a few things sorted out. So just at the right hand corner, if you click on that circular wheel, right, make sure that you don't have them checked. So if it's checked, remove the check. If there are no checks, that's perfectly fine. That's how we want it, right? We don't want any checks. Next, let's go and to modify into change parameters. So once you modify and change parameters, this little window comes up, right? I've got multiple screens operating, so it just went to a different screen, but it should come up right there. And you're going to hit the plus, and you're going to enter the name as thickness. Now, the acrylic that we use is 3 millimeters in thickness, so we're just going to put the expression as 3. Now, obviously, if you use acrylic of different sizes, you're going to have to modify that value. So you can go thickness acrylic 1, thickness acrylic 2. You can give it different names, but we're just going to go with thickness 3 mm acrylic. So what this does is that if at any point in time you change the material that you use, you only have to change this, and automatically all your sketches will take into account the difference in the thickness, right? So we'll have to use that in the sketches, but for now, we're just going to go with acrylic thickness 3. And you should see that appear on the user parameter that goes thickness 3 mm, and the value is 3. So let's click OK. And the next thing we want to do is to save the file. So usually before I start anything, I normally save the file. And periodically, you want to be saving your work just in case something happens and you don't want to go right back to the start. So we're going to go to File, just that icon right at the top, Save. Now, if you pull this down, you actually get to see the menu structure. And for now, we're just going to do a new project, right? So I'm just going to go New Project, and I'm going to call this Videos. All right, let's call it Training Videos, yeah? Training Videos. That's me spelling, oh, it's me typing rather. All right, Training Videos, that's looking good. Where did that go now? Yeah, there you go, Training Videos. So the location appears here as Training Videos. There's nothing inside at the moment, so I'm going to call this Setting Up. Right. Let's give it a number just so that we know what sequence it is. Yes, 1. Setting Up. Okay. And let's hit the Save button, and just making sure the location says Training Videos, and let hit Save. All right. So once you do that, you'll see the file name or whatever you saved as come up right at the top in the title bar, and you have a nice big screen, and it's all clear, and we are ready to go. So that's the end of this first video.